tractor.
Okay, good.
There's no algae blooms out here.
There you go. Yes, it is. Maybe. Oh yeah, that is a bass workshop. Sorry, David, I had to give me something to quit my tickle.
That's okay, that was a good safe point anyway. That was 18 minutes, so I mean. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that view.
Oh, they're up. Yeah. Go away. Can I get you anything to drink or snack? You ready for your own donut hole?
Yeah, help yourself to donut holes.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Since we're just cruising, really.
Yeah.
Just for recording purposes, I've already gotten 5 little videos already.
Nice. So where did you grow up?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Everything was boats, yes, but it was all marine.
Right.
You put a boat in the water, next thing you do when you got home, you repack the bearings on the trailer.
Really? Every time?
Every
With
time.
salt?
There's a salt.
Yeah.
And flush the engine out.
Yeah. So is that, I guess maybe the bearings have gotten better nowadays?
I guess, I don't know.
Or the seals?
My dad rigged it out of the Marine Corps. He bought himself a 23-foot boat. Spent all winter fixing it up. Best time he had with that thing is when he sold it. When he sold it.
Oh. I'm a chili cheese addict.
My uncle on my mother's side had a 16-foot Starcraft with a 50-horse joust. We take that out in the Cape Cod Canal. You need all that 50 horses to go through that canal. With the current. Against the current, forget it. You have to wait till the tide to turn.
Wow. That 50 horsepower is small nowadays. That's like the teeny motor.
Oh, here you don't need anything that big.
Yeah.
I'm good.
They did use put some of the spoils back in there. But I think most of the spoils out of here were building up the dam. To get the earth, they had borrow pits, they called them, on both sides, east and west. And we lost some into my cousins and our property for purposes of the borrow pit, just to get the dirt. One of
All
the
these trees have grown up since the
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No said on the way down how green they were.
Those farms back there.
kid, my dad would take us out to Swansea, Mass. We'd do flounder fishing. Well, duck. Did I try deep sea fishing? Yeah, I tried it a couple of times. Ended up feeding the fish.
I wanted to be a marine biologist as a kid growing up, so I never really had much time with parents out there. My mom, she got seasick, so we couldn't go out. But when I finally did go out, I got seasick also, and it was kind of a letdown on my day. Good thing I didn't choose that profession.
Whoops. That's where the fish would be.
Yeah, fishing up around the old river, the creeks.
In the creeks and in the shallows.
Yeah, my mom said they didn't fish in the river, they fished in the creeks. They went back up and got out and fished the deep holes in the creeks, which we've lost the creeks because the barge canal went down the west side of the floodplain, and that's where most of the water would come in for creeks. This whole west side, all through here, is flatwoods bringing in water.
Wait a minute, I don't have it. And let's see where we have. Okay, go ahead, try again.
Cheese.
Try again.
Cheese, chili cheese. All the barge canal clearing went on the west side of the floodplain, and all through here coming from this area is flatwoods, and we had several creeks that would come in and add to the river. But now they can't get to the river, they just empty into this barge canal right away. So we've lost the creeks. And here coming across the Spillway, the old river went out.
Okay, but I got a question. Would the creeks have a tendency to restoring themselves if the level was down all the time, or not?
I think so. Yeah, we have to have the creeks. I believe would fully restore after a few, especially high water events, where they had some water to shove through and open them up. So yeah, the old river went out through there. Of course, they kind of messed up that connection. It'd be nice to just get that old river section connected to that water into here. That's it. Nice.
Any restoration plan, it could be taken in over a period of years.
Yeah.
I mean, the plan, yeah, it's got the 11 points and all, but it could be flexible. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to actually expand the plan. They've been so scared to ask for a lot of money to do a complete job in it. But I was told years ago that's the wrong approach.
Right.
If you just make it outlandishly expensive, you'll get funded. Because that attracts more people to want to get some of the pile of money, They want to get in there and get their share.
Well, as I mentioned, I'm well acquainted with transportation projects. There's such thing as a 5-year work program that FDOT has, and into the white ibis.
There's a wood stork and a great egret on the pilings that actually brought a narrow gauge rail trestle out here to pick up goods. This was log landing.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to get it.
There was a commercial wharf here to work.
There they are. I got them.
And so you can make out the pilings. There's some that are still in the vegetation to the left. But it went across my property. So you started picking up the little small spikes for the rail. And then at the back of the property, it met the Fort McCoy's full-size train spur. So you got the big spikes in the back. This is the first time in the drawdown that these have actually exposed themselves this much.
Well,
So, yeah. So that's an opening into the right-of-way that was cleared. This is actually my front yard as a kid back in there. I lived behind those tall trees in the back. It wasn't so bad at first. You had 3 to 5 feet of water flowing through there. Didn't sand bottom. We could ride the horses, we could walk, swim. It wasn't bad. And then by the time I was 16 years old, I had enough money to buy a canoe, and then the whole place filled up with water hyacinths, and I couldn't even get my canoe in my front yard to the river. So I became pretty much blocked from the river that we'd had access to. Then they introduced airboats and herbicides. My mom got sprayed, and then we were kind of afraid of our river. We didn't know what they were spraying.
They sprayed her?
Yeah,
good move.
she got sprayed. She came down trying to see what the heck all this was. This grown up with cattails, coastal willow and stuff was kind of, and then solid hyacinths, covered with the lubber grasshoppers, the little babies at first, and then all the big grasshoppers. And she heard this noise and went down to investigate. Made us stay home till she figured out what was going on down there. And they had an airboat. Yeah, this big wand, and they were just huge spray. And they came around the corner. She couldn't see and then they just sprayed her with it. Came back, told her not to worry. They were in it all the time. It wouldn't hurt her, but it did burn. She came back to the house in a panic.
Did she come down with cancer?
No. She ended up with an allergy cough, which they say that's some of the
The sign of it, yeah.
side effects of some of it. You get like a cough, you get a cold and a cough. So
The VA has finally acknowledged
yeah.
Agent Orange as being a carcinogen. A friend of mine is actually, I don't know if he's alive or not now, come to think about it. He got sprayed with when he was in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Not the one that had the patrol riverboat. Imagine a boat that's got like a big jacuzzi pump on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I know they used to, Agent Orange, fill up the tank. Paul did that. That was one of his jobs, to fill up the tanks with the Agent Orange. Standing in it, getting your hands in it the whole time.
I ran into a couple of Air Force people that were handling Agent Orange. And they got doused with it. They have come down with all kinds of tumors from the neck up.
Yeah.
I go, and we're spraying on that stuff on?
Yeah, now to mention it, he might have a few little things that he's got some issues with. Ask him about that. So from here on out, we're going to start to see the decline of trees. We've already lost some diversity. You'll see that high water mark come up the trunks. The trees, the buttress swell will get covered up. There's a gator on the left. Yeah. So the trees will be stressed so that they force their whole concentration of staying alive around the root base. So the treetops will diminish. The canopy will be lost. It'll be very thin. It allows more sun to come down through the understory, enhancing the growth of the air plants, the needle-leaf wild pine and the Spanish moss. They're not hurting the tree, but they're just a sign that the tree is dying. Trees get old, they get heart rot, they get like people. The circulation doesn't work. They go bald. This is the old river here to the right, what's left of it. There's no flow that's been in it for many, many years.